Disrespected Podcast. And we're live. Can you believe it? The Third Perspective. Check the volume on that one. YouTube. There we go. What is this? DC, baby. I know. I dropped it. Underground, baby. Southeast to Northeast DC. Nobody. Lando, Greenbelt, Waldorf. What it do? Hurt nobody. Underground, Louisiana. Appreciate you a whole lot. Kentucky, Detroit. God damn, that thing cranking too, boy. Woo! Oh shit! I almost couldn't make it. I can't take it. What? God damn it! I almost can't make it through these podcasts, bruh. Appreciate everybody tuning in, coast to coast, worldwide. Guys, the 20,000 down plays worldwide. Shouts out to Caribbeans. Number one in Libya. What we doing? Third Perspective, baby. Worldwide. And this is some underground shit, baby. DC. You know? Damn. This for your ladies. Woo, 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 woo. God. Lucky we got podcasts. God damn it, I was zoned out. Awesome. Go, baby. And I know the ladies know what I'm talking about when they felt that thing in their ear. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's his eye. You tuned in to the number one podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the right of me, as usual, my podcast partner, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, at this point in time, it is clear around the world. And that's 20,000 down plays to tell me. You heard it. Around the world. You know what I'm saying? and the charts tell me too. You know what I'm saying, Doc? That I love the black ladies. Lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Let's not forget about those Tubmans, either, Jay. We're not going to forget about those Tubmans. Ever. Until I get those Tubmans in my hands. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Hell yeah.
Talk to me. Talk to us. The third perspective, baby. What's going on, Jay? Talk to me. How life is treating you.
Oh, it's treating. That's for damn sure.
It's treating?
Yeah. But on the real tip, people go through, but people, your normal routine. You go to work, you come home, or you do other shit. You do this, you do that. It's a lot to do with this thing we call life. Or you do other shit, you do this.
All right. Now you got a new car. What's that about? How's that feeling?
Oh,
you've been stressing for a while about that joint, man. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Oh, it feels a lot better. It makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
I mean, it's hard to say because some people just don't think about getting cars. It fucks their life up, right? It's like their life is more easier without a car. You feel me? So you can't really say, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like the individual, put it like that. Because I had a lot of cars. I'm on a 30th car, but it was some points in time in my life where I just said, fuck it. I don't need no car for a minute. You know what I'm saying? When you get a car and shit, and it'd be like,
make the money.
You know what I'm saying? All this shit going on with the joint, is doing this, is doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I need a break for that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the Fed's pulling you. You know what I'm saying?
Make the money.
On top of that, the Fed's fucking with your black ass.
Make the money.
Every time you pull out.
Let it make you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't talking about the coochie.
At all. You know? Say the coochie. But nah, seriously though, bro. That's just crazy though, bro. But one thing about you, once you get your car, you do get comfortable though. You know what I'm saying, dog? You feel better. You can get to A to B when you wake up, when you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just it feels better, you know? What kind of joints you get?
It is a Taurus. Ford Taurus.
Ford Taurus, yeah. So that joint ain't giving no issues and shit yet?
Nah, it ain't giving me nothing. Matter of fact, it's under 100,000 miles. And I'm shocked because the year it is. You know what I'm saying?
3 years again?
This right here is a 96.
96. That's when them Bulls beat that ass.
Yeah, the 96 Bulls.
You know what I'm saying? That. Them were the good old days when I had a brick whip beside me. You know what I'm saying? That. Watching Jordan dunk and end the game. And once them crackers come to the door, I can end it too with a big move. You know what I'm saying? Now, to end my night, hand it off to this young Peckerwood, going back to VA with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Them was the good old days for goddamn show. Selling dope and chilling with your feet up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody treating you like you go. You like a motherfucker. When you say hood, motherfucker, rich for real, it's like a motherfucker feeling you get in the hood. Like if you was a billionaire, right? And everybody be waiting on your hand and foot. Everybody everybody waiting for your word for everything. You feel me? See, in the hood, it's the same way for the dope dealer, right? Everybody waiting for you. Moms, people on the street, you know what I'm saying? Dad, everybody's waiting for your move. You got the bread. You the man. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's how the hood is. You know? That's what hood rich even come from. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a metaphor for we getting treated the same way as a motherfucker rich, billionaire ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everybody is catering to you. Crackheads catering to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever you need, what you want. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's the same feeling and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a hood rich. I like that word. You know what I'm saying? I just love saying that shit. Hood Rich.
Yeah.
That was the shit, yeah. You know. But I do appreciate everybody to be tuning in, coast to coast, worldwide. 20,000 down plays, like I be saying all the time, on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at for sure. You get 2 podcasts a week on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? You can catch us live if you want. If you don't want to just listen to the voices, you can catch all of us live, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying, dog? Almost 6 hours. We're podcasters. You know what I'm saying, dog? We're not no motherfuckers to come around with 2 minutes here and I'm gonna throw you that damn. I'm gonna chip that and break that in here. I'm gonna give you that there on next week. You know what I'm saying? No. It's 2 to 3 hours a pod. 2 of them a week. And that makes us one of the hardest working podcasts in the fucking business, baby. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, on top of the numbers that tell us that it's growing, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, we're in the Black Pod Awards. So if you on the internet, Instagram, whatever you at, look up Black Pod Awards and let them know the hardest working Black Pod Award winner should be Third Perspective Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't tell me nobody working hard on us. That's enough of that. Don't do that. I'm tired of that. That's over. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's irrelevant. Because once we do a 2-hour podcast, we just eliminated the competition. And lo and behold, it'd be another one before the week over. So that's 4 to 6 hours of pod for 3.5 years, and we ain't missed a fucking day. COVID, give a fuck. I lose my house in a whole fire. Everything I fucking own. We still ain't miss a day. My man get COVID, flu, anything you name of, he had it that day. He went and got every shot. From COVID to flu shots. You know what I'm saying, dog? He was in the motherfucking hospital pod. We are podders. You know what I'm saying, dog? Beside our normal jobs, 9 to 5s, which make us the third perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? So welcome. For everybody that's new, hope you subscribe on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Twitter. You know what I'm saying, dog? We here, and we here to stay. You know what I'm saying, dog? And if you're talking about a Black podcast on any planet, you must bring up the Third Perspective Podcast, baby. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Yeah.
Tell me, man, what's been going on in the industries and things? What's going on? What's the news? What's going on today, man? You know?
Well, you know, I listen to the morning radio every morning. Steve Harvey's morning show.
Oh yeah.
I mostly listen to that for the, you know, the nephew Tommy prank phone calls. Them shows be funny as shit. You know? Dog, if you want a good laugh when you just cracking open the crust out your eyes,
you know?
Turn on that. Listen to nephew Tommy. He gonna have your ass rolling. You have your ass rolling. You know what I'm saying? You just muted me.
Muted me.
Yeah. And what was the other thing? Oh, the strawberry letter. And speaking of the strawberry letter, there was a special one today. It was a strawberry letter for Steve Harvey and Strawberry herself. Basically put Strawberry, Cheryl Strawberry had a phone call with her husband from prison. I think they've been married for about 7 or 8 years. And I never knew that he was in prison. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, yeah.
I never knew she had a husband that was going through that, you know?
Me.
They had a phone call. It was supposed to be like, you know, recorded between them. but it got leaked out, and basically put. She was just telling the husband about Steve Harvey going up the stairs, and he was winded, and the wife called him to help or something. They felt like they was the help or something from the wife, but the wife didn't really say that, but
yeah,
I guess she felt like that. And then you got all the bloggers and all the tea people. They start twisting stories a little bit.
That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers try to get their
between last week when he announced it into today,
try to get their views by thinking they the first to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like Tasha K and all them, they all do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to be the first one to say something, fifth runner. You know what I'm saying? Before something blow up. Anybody know what we talking about? Steve Harvey. First of all, his wife cheated on him. You know about that?
That was a rumor.
Wife cheated on with a bodyguard.
That was a rumor too. I'm not sure if that happened. That was just a rumor, allegedly.
So it's allegedly that Steve Harvey wife was cheating on him with the boyfriend, not the boyfriend, my bad, the bodyguard for 20 years.
Right.
They were sneaking in the security offices late at night when it's some people there, like a janitor here and there. They would testify and say they always had these little getaway shit late at night when Steve Harvey ain't even around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got about 10 jobs.
Yeah, as his he trusted him. You know what I'm saying? So he had a lot of shit going on. But not only do you trust him, then he start fucking your wife. My thing is, bro, when shit like that happens, like, I think we talked about this before. Hold on, this is a little sidetrack before Steve Harvey, right? I think we talked about this before, is where if somebody cheating, right, and you as an innocent bystander know it, they know you know it. You know what I'm saying? Where do it come in where you is part of their conspiracy? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what part of it where you are part of them hiding it? You know what I'm saying? Well, I think we talked about this before. Miss Marlon was here, right?
Yeah.
Like, when do you tell it? Like, if you know your best friend is fucking your friend wife, right? You know it. Everybody know you know. They know you know it. It's just a collaborative thing that y'all know it. You know what I'm saying? Do you keep that to yourself? Or what do you do in that situation where you now part of them hiding?
Well, first of all, I don't think you should be hiding something like that. We talked about this because of Adam 12. Adam 12. His wife was getting ass raped.
Completely banged the fuck out. Literally, too.
Yeah. And he sit there and he watches.
Yeah, that's not good.
Like, that's
watching wife get peeled back. It's not good. It's not an activity plan for niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's what that came about was with Adam.
Yeah, it's just like, how can you keep like you, your best friend, the girl he cheating with, your friend, which is her husband, all y'all out somewhere bowling. Like, you can't be a part of these motherfuckers hiding that they cheating on this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I always said, I would have to sit these niggas down and be like, bro, y'all either gonna say something or stop the shit. Because no way the fuck I'm be around all of us. And I'm just sitting here and I'm part of y'all niggas hiding this shit? Fuck no. You're tripping. Then they get out later, and then that nigga look at me, did you know about this? I'm looking like a fool now.
Right.
Oh shit, yeah, I did know, but bro, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no, but bro, like nigga, you should have told me that this nigga was fucking my wife. Well, that's why I say immediately, nigga, y'all get me out of this. Either you gonna stop and tell this nigga, or y'all gonna stop this shit. Period. Get me out of this. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me none of this information that y'all fucking each other, and don't kiss and don't pitch your ass. Don't do nothing in front of me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it makes you look bad.
I can't be part of it, bro.
It makes you look bad.
Most people don't look at it as now they part of it, though. You know what I mean? It's like, I ain't gotta do it. I see what y'all doing. It ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? But now that you know, though,
what I was saying,
that's a sticky situation. If everybody friends.
If everybody friends, and then that person will come at you as the person that know it but not saying nothing.
Exactly.
And
It's
then,
like you looking worse than these motherfuckers hiding there.
right.
Like, I thought you was my friend, bro. How you gonna know this nigga fucking my wife? You don't even what? So now all three of y'all, let me get my shit. Stay right there. Like that nigga white man can't jump. Hey, stay right there. I'll be right back. Tear y'all asses up with this hot joints when I get it back to you. You know what I'm saying? All three. Now I'm involved with y'all niggas hiding fucking shit. I ain't even getting no pussy or nothing. I'm involved though. You feel me? Fuck that. I will run to these niggas like rip. Next time we involved in bowling, cookout, whatever fuck we doing, nigga, y'all should have been expunged this shit. Don't have me around y'all niggas doing this shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Tell this motherfucker or stop. From the day, what's the date? Put the time down. We gonna stamp it and say, y'all niggas better not fuck a day after this. Unless this nigga know. You know what I'm saying, dog? Or y'all saying, fuck it. We just moving on, y'all together. Don't just have no shit behind everybody back, motherfucker, and I'm involved because I know.
Right.
Like, fuck you.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't
At all, Slim. That's so. What I'm saying, Steve Harvey, first of all, his wife was fucking the bodyguard. So, which is hard because it's a good friend. He's not even thinking, allegedly, that would even be going on, right? So, when you think about it, right, his wife, to me, she's just a piece of shit if she done this, right?
Right.
Because to me, the person that's walking around the person and you fucking somebody, you just the worst piece of shit in the world, bro. Because you literally, it's just, you did that and just acting like it never happened and just playing the wife role, probably sucking on this nigga and all types of shit. He don't have no clue that you can actually do that to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people think that their girlfriend can't do that.
I personally love using
to somebody else.
Or not doing that.
Yeah, they can't possibly just do another nigga the way they do me. You know what I'm saying?
That means
trust me, you niggeros.
That means you got a lot of
they
trust.
Can, and they can do even worse without you.
That means you got a lot of trust within that person.
Yeah, trust me, don't do that because they get worse, and they even get worse with the other person than they do with you because you the so-called nigga they supposed to be getting ready to get married to. This nigga here, they can just let go with extra. You know what I'm saying? So, yikes. You know? But we're gonna play a little bit. Is what's that called?
Strawberry Letter.
Strawberry Letter joint. So y'all can get a feel for what's really going on here with my man here. What's his name? Steve Harvey and his wife, co-host. You know, everybody know he got the show. What's that? It's morning something shit.
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Some of these letters sound like I was in it, but this one is. And so today, the way I'm gonna do it, Shirley, I'm gonna just let you talk.
So low.
I think for me, I think it's.
I wrote a song on that already.
Honest or revealing as you choose to be. You know, we can talk about as much of it as you like. But I think it's an opportunity for you to say what you want to say. And share your feelings on it, and then we'll have an exchange about it.
Okay. All right, Steve, I'm going to just start by saying that my estranged husband is in jail. He's been in jail for over a year since about right after the 4th of July of 2022. And recently, some phone calls from last year between he and I were leaked. And on those calls, you hear me saying you were winded going up the stairs at your home, and Marjorie looks at us as the help. And right here and now, I want to apologize to you and Marjorie for what I said. As much as I wish I could, I can't take it back. I can't. I said it, and I want to apologize. It was definitely not me trying to add to what you and Marjorie already have going on in your lives, right?
Okay.
It always sound like that she about to cry. But it didn't seem like it was. She didn't say like Marjorie was a bitch or nothing like that. It's just that.
Now, you know, she said this had nothing to do with you and Marjorie thing, right? Something we talked about before we played that. But it's hard because
now I can't say that the trust is getting thin. The trust is thinning out between Steve Harvey and Strawberry.
Okay, all right. Strawberry is talking to her husband, which she just explained, has been locked up. And he's talking to her about Steve Harvey, right? They joking about, he's going up the steps, he's out of breath, right? They joking about the wife. Look at us as help. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, you're not expecting this to even be out. There's a jail call that's been leaked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, talking to your husband about the people we know. People do that. Like, everybody go home with their significant other, leaving a party or a cookout, and start talking about the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, you're not expecting this conversation I'm having with my girl or whoever the fuck in the house, in the bedroom after the cookout, that to be some shit that everybody know about. You know what I'm saying? This us. We talking about each other. It's like, man, you know, auntie think everybody's motherfucking dirty and trifling or something. You know what I'm saying? Or cousin, whatever the fuck, thinks she high and mighty. You know what I'm saying? You're not expecting that to be to get back to them. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not being disrespectful to them. You're just talking to your person that in their house privately about how y'all feel about
work.
You feel
basically. Me? About work. Like, you go home, and I know people got girlfriends, wives, whatever they staying with or they living with. You pillow talk. That's what you do.
Yeah. But
their version of pillow talk is like a pillow and a cot top.
I mean, most motherfuckers, that's what I'm saying, like a normal activity. Like you and your girl go out to motherfucker bowling, right? The first thing I do when y'all get in the house is discuss like the bitch that waited or the motherfucker that bring the balls over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that was y'all night. That was y'all night out. Now y'all talk about the people, right? This is the same thing. The people at work. You go home and say, man, this is a nigga at job, man. This nigga, he funny, but man, this nigga right here be drunk as shit already. You know what I'm saying? Or, bless you. Or this bitch here or the girl here, she works good, but she always slipping away to the bathroom to do something. She's sniffing on coke or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like you having a conversation with your significant other at home. It's like you joking, but you just talking to them. You're not expecting that to be some shit for everybody. Those people to hear. You know what I'm saying?
You talking shit. But
exactly.
In this case, you talk about work.
Exactly. So, which everybody do.
Everybody do.
Yeah.
Right now. But the fact that these tapes were released, it does seem like everyone is coming for you, I should say, at this time, including you.
Oh, that's the issue.
But in reality, the tapes have nothing to do with what you and Marjorie have going on. It was just me running my mouth in a private conversation, or what I thought was a private conversation. And again, I apologize. I feel terrible. I make no excuses. You know, I said what I said, and there's no denying it. There's no taking it back.
It almost sounds like that. You know how
then when the phone calls happened, I was trying to stand by my man, be supportive wife, you know. I've been married to this man for 8 years. I had no idea that all this was going on with him. I had no idea. And the charges that he's facing are horrific. They are really bad.
Now, if anybody don't know, the charges he's facing, god damn. We talking about child endangerment, all types of shit, bro. He got scamming, all types of shit.
And this is the dude that she want to marry. Oh, that's because of pandemic shit.
Man, he got so many joints going on, bro. He's not getting out.
She might as well divorce his ass on the spot.
She gonna have the nerve to say she ain't know nothing about it. See, that part right there is my problem with girls like this. No, don't tell me that. A nigga can hide some things, but he can't hide the sole fact of what he doing. You feel me?
Right.
Like I sold coke, right? The girl in my house, she knew that, but she ain't know everything the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She just know I'm selling coke. You know what I'm saying? She know that for a fact, but she don't know every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? At all. So I don't think it's just this right here is a funny thing because all these people on his show, all these people around each other. This is dysfunctional
every
for
day.
somebody that preach to people all the time about relationships. It's just odd. You feel me?
And this is an everyday thing.
This is Steve Harvey. Every morning, I think he made some of his money off preaching to people about their relationship or some shit.
The book Think Like a Man.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Made the movie, you know.
And then the whole time you're writing this book, his bodyguard, his wife, knowing they fucking each other. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
That shit be fucked 20 years? That was his pussy.
Well, it's supposed to be.
He literally fucked her more than him, more than Steve Harvey. 20 years? You know Harvey is not home. He everywhere. That nigga fucked his wife. That was his wife. That shit is crazy, bro.
Now that was kind of a metaphor for what was about to happen in my life. The thunderstorms were coming. They were coming. The next day was the last time I saw him. He was arrested the very next day. You know, I didn't even know he was arrested. I couldn't get in touch with him later that day. Well, I'll tell you the rest later, how I got the phone call from jail and all of that. But we'll be back at 23 minutes after the hour with this live strawberry letter.
Hey, did you know Amazon?
Now,
She sounded like she's about to cry.
now remember, this is something she do all the time. Strawberry letters or something. It's not just for this. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like a segment on that show, right?
Yeah, it's a segment on this show where people write them letters.
Okay.
And they give out advice about different shit, you know, work, sex, this, that, relationships, blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes the letters be good, sometimes it be, you know, off. But most of the letters that come in be mostly cheating letters.
Exactly. Yeah. People want to know about their relationships, right?
Yeah. That's mostly what I be hearing. It's like
that's why I say that's a tough one because you got Steve Harvey that's championing himself off for being this relationship guru ass nigga. And everybody around him is dysfunctional.
And so she be doing it because it's her segment. She do it first, and then Steve Harvey chime in second.
So you gonna come in on this? Did you hear this yet?
Yeah, I did. I heard
he coming on this.
I heard it. I heard most of it. I didn't hear all of it.
All right. So I was telling you how I found out that he was in jail. I got a call from the jail, and you know I didn't answer it because I'm like, who would be calling me from jail? I looked at my phone like, jail? Where'd this call? You know, it just didn't compute. So I just ignored it. But he got word to me through one of his friends. They texted me that he was at Fulton County Jail. So the next time he called, I picked up, and that was him that had called earlier from jail. And, you know, he told me what happened. I thought he would be getting out in a couple of days because that's what he told me. But of course, you know, here we are a year later, those days turned into weeks, the weeks turned into months. And like I said, I don't, this is just on and on. Every day it's just something. And my life has just been a nightmare ever since. And it's still going on, Steve. I mean, I had no idea that those tapes would be released to the world. You know, I knew that they were being recorded, but I didn't know that they were going to go out to the world. I mean, I was just trying to make conversation with him, trying to, you know, just get him to think about something other than where he was. You know, I was telling him about my day, this particular day, and that was the day we were talking about, you know, on the phone when I said those things about you and the things that you heard and the world heard. And cut to today, I haven't spoken to him in quite some time. Divorce proceedings are underway. And Steve, at this point, all I could say is what I have is my faith. If it wasn't for God, I probably would have lost my mind or something in this instance. People don't see what happens when these mics go off. Who wants their personal stuff, their private conversations to go out to public?
Now you kind of agree with her, kind of like she's not expecting that to go out. You know what I'm saying? It's like she having a conversation with her husband, like she said, 8 years.
It was soon about to be divorced. Like, I mean, that's a good move because he gonna be in there. He gonna be in there.
Yes, he is.
Well, he got some charges to kick your ass with. So,
yes. I'm talking about, he in there because you got foreclosure. You got, like you said, scamming the motherfucking with the COVID shit. He did that. He got some shit going on with kids too.
Yeah, he got a house joint. They scammed him. The squatter law shit.
Okay, yeah.
Try to get a deed and shit. The squatter law joint. When you make a fake lease and shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We just gonna let it play to see what Steve Harvey say on this joint.
And I hate your names were dragged into my drama because you certainly don't deserve it.
He did cry.
Well, Shirley, let me say this. First of all, what's happening to me and Marjorie, I'm going to address that. But let me say this though. The devil is busy. The devil is busy. And the devil don't come for those he got. He sends those that he has. So now, with all that's going on around us right now, what I do understand, though, see, this jailhouse conversation you had was last year in October 2022. But the devil know how to pile on at the right time. So this tape that was made in October 2022 gets released right on the heels of all of this to just pile on some more. And I guess you say, it was recorded because, when everybody get that phone call, who ain't had that phone call? Fulton County, we please know yourself phone call. This phone call is being recorded. Mm-hmm. We come back, we'll address some more.
Hey, did you know Amazon had a website for black businesses? That's right, blackownedamazon.com. If you're black, show you're black, shop black. Every single product on blackownedamazon.com is from a black-owned business. And not only that, when you buy from
that's one commercial about
Amazon will donate a portion of your total purchase
because you
to
keep
assist
screaming
the
black man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you slide just a little bit.
Is that a toilet?
No, I'm not.
You mean to tell me we've been living here all this time?
Ain't no way to hell your crack ass sliding. We're not doing that. You're not interrupting Steve Harvey for your ass.
The comment that came out, it was untimely. But that's why we don't have people in our house. That's why that's why a whole lot of stuff we don't do. But when I come back, we'll be back. And my fat wheezing ass will straighten all this out.
Stop. I said I was sorry.
I just want to be clear about that. I just wanted my fat wheezing ass.
He said it was fat wheezing.
You were winded, though.
Well, you all you want. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I really don't think that's fair to hold us to that. Because, like you said, she talked to her husband, man. Let that go. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't tripping off that.
Yeah, because he know, too. It's like, and then it wasn't even that, like, the nigga look tired running the steps. Like, okay. Your fat ass do look tired running the steps. Fuck is the problem, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Now, two things I want to talk about motherfucking P. Diddy real quick, right? Because P. Diddy be doing a lot right now. He releasing a lot of people motherfucking masters and shit out of the blue. Some people is like, motherfucker, they mad at him, like, nigga, you should have been did this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ask you though, like, all that time back in the day, right? Do you feel like he took advantage of his artists, or he was just doing business the way business should be done?
It's hard to say because there's a lot of producers. Well, he's supposed to be an executive producer. So producers have the masters. But if you got somebody like Ashanti recently re-record her old songs so she could capture her own masters.
Mm-hmm.
So when you re-record your stuff, it's yours. But if it's recorded the first time, it's theirs, pretty much.
Yeah, so I mean, most of these when you go in the motherfucking joint and record albums with these people, man, you sign contracts, and the contracts say what? Oh, your development, or you doing? I need 2 development CDs, or I need 2 singles, all that type of shit. It's different types of varieties of what's going on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So P. Diddy himself kind of does a lot. He dabble into the beats. He want to be rapping with you. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it hard when you start trying to figure out what's going on with him and his camp. You know what I'm saying? But I think overall, the money that they got, period, right? Let's say a person feel like, man, I supposed to got motherfucking such and such millions and millions of dollars, right? But they got 4 or 5 million. You feel me?
Right.
To me, my nigga, you've been set up for success. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't fuck the 5 million up and then start saying, "Oh, P. Diddy, man, you ain't give me all my money I'm supposed to get." Like, nigga, you really got paid doing this process, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More than most motherfuckers doing this shit. Like, for example, I tried my hand in rap. For example, this shit costs the motherfucker studio, all that shit, right? Then the chances to get seen costs. You got paid to go to these places that's in New York, that they have open mics, or they have a motherfucking open casting, or they have motherfucking joints where they got you bringing your CDs. All that shit, you got to travel to these places to get seen or heard. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy in this business, put it like that, in rap business, in the rap industry. You know what I'm saying? You have to work hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not given to you where it's just there. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to float around. You got to go where these places that's happening at, and then put your best foot forward where that's at. You know what I'm saying? It's like the game is tough. You know what I'm saying? And if motherfucker, like what rapper that he giving his masters back? I forgot some of the
Lil Kim.
Okay, let's say Lil Kim, right? No, that's not talking about Lil Kim. She definitely got paid.
Yeah.
Let's look up the people that was on his motherfucking on his roster, really. Because you got who was the Locks on his joint?
The Locks was on his joint, but you remember they left because she what's called through a chair Diddy.
True.
And they got out of their deal because remember when Biggie died and he was asking people.
So Biggie was the biggest joint. Biggie, he was on his own planet, right?
Yeah.
In fact, if he wasn't there, P. Diddy wouldn't be able to do a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, that
right?
was it. So Biggie Estate got theirs, but they've been getting, money off. But the masters part is a big thing because they ain't even got to do no extra shit to get money. It's just you play
for example,
song, that's it.
For example, Shine, right? Do you think he fucked Shine out of money?
She went to jail for him.
I know that. But then he was living in he had bread before he got locked up.
Yeah, he did.
What about Craig Mack?
Possibly.
Do you think now Craig Mack got paid over this process, bro?
But he only had that one hit though.
He still got paid fucking with P. Diddy.
He got paid, yes.
But dude, he didn't stop and say, "You ain't give me all mine." Like, you really got paid, Craig Mack, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, put it like that. Well, I know they might owe you a little bit more doing if it go by the numbers in the contract, right?
Right.
But overall, the scheme of things, you got paid real good in the game of rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's hard to floss over that. You know what I'm saying? Loon, Freddie P. Like, come on, man.
They got paid.
Exactly. But do they turn around now and say, like,
but
Mace different.
The question is, how much did they get paid?
Okay, that's true.
Because at that time, they was just living the life. Smoking weed, going to studios, getting hoes, drinking, getting these bottles. But did they really see that money the way that they supposed to have seen it? That's a question. But that's either here or there. I know Mace already said no.
Mace, see again.
Locke said no.
I can get. I get what they saying. Like my point I'm saying now. I get what they saying. The numbers itself say you should make 13 million, right? But you got 7 million. Okay. In the grand scheme of things, right? Overall, out the hood, you fuck 7 million up. And then you're mad because you think that you should squeeze more out the Turner. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that right there is the bullshit to me. Because some of y'all got more money than y'all ever should deserve. Because y'all ain't got no fucking time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And then some of the rappers that be under record labels you ain't even heard of. So it's like, okay, how the hell can you make this and this person can't make that?
Craig Mack was making $1 million a year when he died. Just an example right there. You out the hood.
He was set.
Exactly. So he can be like, okay, well, I supposed to got 2.43, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, but bruh, you should be living good, nigga. You know what I'm saying, dog? I just think P. Diddy, this is what I'm saying overall, right? I just think P. Diddy took advantage of a lot of a situation he made. He put a lot of people on, even though he might have stretched to put a lot of different people on, more than he should have. But they all got more money than they ever would dream of.
But back to Craig Mack, right?
True.
He had that one hit.
True. Exactly.
But here's the problem. He couldn't get off too good because his record, his label mate, Biggie Smalls, didn't really fuck with him like that. I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
It was in the song. He went on him on his own song. And Craig Mack went back on him on the same song. When he was like, UPS was hiring, your flows and shit.
Yeah.
He was talking about Craig Mack. I don't know if anybody knew that, but he was talking about him. And then Craig Mack went back, smacked back at him on their own same song. But that was it. That was the song right there.
Exactly. And then on top of that, when they leave Puffy Combs, it's like Craig Mack, he left Puffy and went to another joint, try to make a comeback. Trash.
You couldn't do it.
So then, go back to my point.
Mace tried it.
Yeah, trash. I just think sometimes people got to look at the bigger picture, bro. You can't be running around saying, that bitch nigga fucked me. He fucked me. He didn't give me 20 million. He only gave me 13 million.
But he put you on, though.
It's like, bro, really, though? That's your argument? This nigga pull you out of no fucking where? What are those motherfuckers that rap he had in the basement?
Rap City.
No, him. He had it in the house or some shit. Puffy Combs. He had the house thing and he had people in there rapping. And
making a band.
Making a band joint. Pulled them out of nowhere. And let them make, you can go now and make your own money off of just what he put you on with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all niggas can't bite the hand that feeds you. Put it like that.
That's basically that's it.
That's what I want to say. That's I don't get that.
Don't burn bridges either.
You can't just bite a nigga. He giving you $7 million. You don't deserve that, motherfucker. To be honest with you, if you went to another label, you wouldn't even sniff $7 million. Do you want to cry and say, "Nah, put me 12 though. He cheating me." You dumbass nigga.
I mean, if you feel that way, make your own record label.
Man, that's why I say Puffy need credit for first realigning the motherfucking rap game, right? And putting so many people on that's so good. It's just crazy, right? Put like he a good evaluator of talent. If anything else Puffy can't do, he can't rap. He can't dance. But one thing he do, he can evaluate talent. He know rappers. He knows singers. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, he can do that.
It's just when he picked these people, Danity Kane was another one. What was the other band? It was a pop band.
Yeah, he had that the joint. He fucking one of those vanity joints, right? Something happened with them.
Danity Kane.
Danny Kane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he had the basement joint. And anybody don't know? I was almost in that basement, bro. Like this was my time when I was motherfucking rapping. And we went for tryouts and shit where all the record labels was lined up in that joint. It was just crazy. And Main Man from New Orleans was there too. The one that was in the Chopper was there. And me and him was hanging out too. Me and him was the only people in that joint with headbands on, for real. And man, we chilled in the corner because we had to wait and shit and all that shit. But me and him was like the leaders of our rap groups. You know what I'm saying? So they like will talk to us more than, you know what I'm saying, the groups. And be like, all right, next we're gonna do this and that. They talk to me and him more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they had more groups, record labels all around the motherfucking whole lobby joint, right? It was all the joint, RCA, everybody, Def Jam, everybody was in this motherfucking joint, right? And you just had to give them your CD. And they literally listened to the joint right then and there. You know what I'm saying? It's like we went in that joint.
CD.
Yeah, it's just crazy too. And me and Chopper, our two groups was the three finalists. You know what I'm saying? The thing that fucked me and my group up was one, I was doing most of the work in the group, right? Where people would get together when I get the chance to get them in, right? And then we can do what we do, right? But until then, I was doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything was being done with just be me. You know what I'm saying? So that day we was in there auditioning and shit. I gave them the motherfucking CD, right? First, I gave everybody CDs. I gave some motherfucker dude Dutch label. I remember that name.
I remember who that.
Because that motherfucker told me that he used to work with Ice Cube, and everybody know. I used to love Ice Cube and anything he rapped, anything he produced, right? And when he told me that, it was Dutch Records, right? So me and him communicated for like 3 months, right? He was going back and forth. He wanted certain things. I would send him certain CDs and shit. I go in the studio, anything he wanted, right? Then that third month come, he was like, all right, look, I like y'all vibe and all that shit. I like y'all what y'all do. I like y'all beats and shit. Yeah. I like the fact that y'all from DC. That's somewhere that's not on the map, right? He said, I need y'all to do one thing. I need you to make a radio friendly joint. I was like, bro, what? This to me was out of my. Now we going into a world where I just wasn't into, right? Because to me, rapping was something I just wanted to do, right? I just felt like getting my story off, just like this podcast, getting my life story off and shit, just getting my life off, writing to beats, you know what I'm saying? And with us and my friends just riding to the shit. I never expecting somebody to tell me now, hey, make something friendly for the radio or some shit. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Just when things start going downhill for me. But other than that, making tracks, every track he want, like he want different tracks. After he wanted that, he wanted a track for this, a track for that. I couldn't get people together for all these moves. You know what I'm saying? So I was slow on all that. Next thing you know, he called me and told me they already cashed everybody for the show and everything, but he want to keep working with us, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be on TV any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't why we was holding up. It's just these niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't, they wasn't into it as much as I was. Can I just put it like You know what I'm saying? So things happened the way it was. But when I sat there on that joint and watched once they finished the show and all that shit, I was looking at the joint like, nigga, you would never get me to go get no pie.
Right.
See, that wouldn't even happen. That thing would have been a disaster from the beginning. If I'm in that joint, you came down that steps and said, Rat, go get me a motherfucking cream pie. Huh?
I need y'all to walk
Hey,
over Queen.
as soon as he was saying that, I'm like, bro, y'all gonna get him a pie, bro? Or whatever the fuck. Y'all gonna get that shit?
It was a cheesecake.
I ain't going no motherfucking way at all, get nobody no fucking thing. That has nothing to do with rap. I'm here for rapping, nigga. Fuck around with you. So maybe it was good that I ain't get that. But either way, I shouts out to motherfucker niggas from New Orleans that day that won. They won that. We came in third. We came in second, matter of fact. They came in first. Somebody came in third. I think they was on the show too. Who was the black dude, right? He was real black.
He was bald head.
Nah. He's kind of stocky looking.
Yeah, he was bald head.
Oh, he was kind of bald head though.
He was
there too. He was at the audition joint.
Ness.
I think he took out.
That's his name,
I'm not gonna
Ness.
say that shit, but allegedly he took our spot because we phoned him already. I couldn't get these niggas together. But once I see him on the jump, I was like, God damn, these niggas was in the audition with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just odd when you see that shit. But my man was Chopper though. That was my man. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly all the things that happened to him after that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But at the time we met up in the auditorium, we clicked and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was just rapping in the joint, but I just think motherfucking P. Diddy, and I just think I give him credit, feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I give him a lot of credit for what he did for hip hop and the rap industry and opened the doors for so many motherfuckers that wouldn't even came nowhere near a door, let alone walk in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially these motherfuckers. And then me, so close to being in the basement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I know I'm just a nigga just around the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's why I feel like, to me personally, right? By being that close to being even involved with him, right? Tells me that he gave opportunity to niggas like me, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those niggas that was in the basement, they was just me, just like me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So that's just me personally, though. But I don't know how people like you or anybody else look from the outside that was never involved with him. You know what I'm saying? Ever before, look at him. You know what I'm saying? Well, how you look at him?
He's like in front, he give you a chance of opportunity. But behind closed doors, we don't know about this dude. He be tripping what we been allegedly been hearing, but
True.
But I mean, it's in the way of the world with people, you know. Some people can do it. Some people got their own little things in the background. It's like some people be, you know, as far as these gurus, you know.
You call them gurus?
You know, these Mongols, I should say. Not gurus, these Mongols. But speaking of New Orleans, BG is home after 11 years of being in prison. I think it was for a gun charge.
Yeah.
I think it was a gun charge.
I think so.
And what picked him up was Baby, Birdman himself. So, with that being said,
I don't know. Birdman.
Hot Boys
Let's talk
Reunion.
about motherfucking
Hot Boys Reunion.
Birdman for a minute, right? For him,
They the same thing. Him and Diddy, they did just, you know.
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
People was claiming that.
What'd you feel about him?
People was saying the same thing about Birdman, about, you know, him, you know, ripping people off. Now, if he did rip off, it was Lil Wayne. I ain't gonna. Because it ain't no way in hell you won't let that man release his last album before he decides if he wanted to stay or go. 9 times 10, he probably would have stayed. I mean, he's staying there. I think he's staying there, but he's, you know, if he released that album, because the whole thing about them back in the day was that he was going to release the Carter 5, and the Carter 5 never come out. It ain't come out in like 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. And everybody was anticipating it.
Yeah, it was hold up because Puffy was holding. I mean, they was holding that thing up.
Yeah, because that was his last album to get out of his contract. And rumor was he was afraid that Lil Wayne was going to leave because he did have Drake and Nicki Minaj too, with the whole Cash Money, Young Money. But true. Unfortunately, you had other people that was in Young Money, but they didn't come up with anything.
I don't know. I just think again, him, BG. I mean, not BG. Birdman. I like when that nigga went to the Breakfast Club too. That was the funniest shit, bro. And nigga said, "Respect on my name." Well, Birdman overall, right? Him, Master P. I just think, and P Diddy. I just think, first of all, I applaud them for giving black men and women opportunities that they would never ever had if they ain't present them, right?
Right.
But on the flip side, you know I got an issue with them, the way they
conduct business.
Exactly. And then they don't even acknowledge that the hand in the hood where black people is killing each other. You can't deny that your rapping style, right, was an influencer for some black kids out there to carry guns, to ride in Cadillacs, like me. You know what I'm saying, dog? I just wasn't no murdering nigga. I wasn't no robbing nigga. You know, I was just a money-making motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But some motherfuckers take, when MC8 say the certain shit, they take that person, they want to do that shit too. So they pull up in motherfucker at the gas station and do that wild shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? And I don't think they even came to grips, Ice Cube, Snoop, all these bitch ass niggas is not even involved. They just running now, acting like they ain't even, that wasn't part of their history and shit. Run around, you got Snoop with the white girl, they cooking and shit. Like, really, bro? What are we doing? You look stupid. You couldn't even done it. You think he could actually go on some fucking show with Martha Stewart in the 90s? His career be fucking over. Like, don't do it now then, bitch ass niggas. And then Q, don't let me start with him.
The contract of Black America.
Jesus. That reminds me. Hoodview Politics each and every Tuesday night live. We go into deep detail, dive of politics for sure, from a hood point of view. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's in Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Follow that thing. We get into politics for sure. And don't forget that the races are heating up. We got the Republican, Democrat race heating up. And the fact that I started that podcast is the reason why I don't talk about it on this one. Because you can go to that one and hear me talk about straight politics. You know what I'm saying, dog? Now, it's something we do, right? We go back in time. We check out rappers back in the time when they were just starting and all that good shit. Since we talk about BG, right? I think we just go back and just check out one of BG motherfucking freestyles or something. You know what I'm saying? Critique that type shit. Now, this is what we do. We go back, we critique raps, freestyles, interviews, you know what I'm saying, dog? Back in the day, just to get the people to feel of this in the 2020s, a feel of what it was back in the day, you know what I'm saying? That person and what they did, you know what I'm saying? So after that, we critique it, give it 5 mics, 1 through 5 mics. And we call that. Those good old days when it was rap. Yeah.
Get to the BG.
Oh my God! Now this week when rap was rap, right? I'm talking about BG and what's that? Chopper City.
Chopper City.
Chopper City in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, at the end of this motherfucking rap, me and my man gonna critique and give you 1 to 5 mics. Don't ask us how we got the expertise on this shit. No. Cause we does. You know what I'm saying? Chopper City, baby. BG. Let's go.
Get ready for the Chopper City, boy. I'm gonna cut them loose on you. Go. Now look. You already know. Check it. Check it. Look. I tell them. Since the hot boys broke up, New Orleans been hurting. New Orleans never was hurting. We was behind the curtain. See, murder caught him a charge. Mystical got locked up, and Soldier Slim was burning up before he got popped up. Just was doing this solo thing. Wayne and Juvie too. UTP had him know you clap and stung him with something new. Turk caught him a charge. Wish the world could have heard Mac. Them Chopper City boys hungry, waiting to piggyback.
Oh, look out. What's up, nigga? What's up?
Yeah. You already know East Beach, Clutch Player, you know what I'm saying? One shot, one kill. Look. I'm from New Orleans where snatching jewelry, killing that puberty. Used to be new to be nice, usually 2 or 3, ain't no unity. My community soon to be ruined. I refuse to be another number. Deceased family viewing me. Struggling got me rapping with a passion, but it's hard work. Many nights I cry, want to die, but I put God first. Can't be shy of 365, gotta survive. 9 to 5, I despise, cause my pride ain't gonna revive.
Yeah. I'll be a big nigga.
Believe that, homie. It is what it is. Y'all ready? It's already, you heard me? You see me on Rap City, you heard Viella too. You talk about me on wax, I catch outside of the booth. Ryan Berg managing me, big homie holding me down. See how many left standing, I let off a couple of these rounds. I'm the one bring that raw gutter, that uncut anybody using Slim. I'm here to clean it up, I'm the hardest thing you hear. Coming out the N.O. Anybody ever doubt me? Put 2 in your can, folks. Y'all ain't had this shit in a long time. A real cat with street credit that don't lie. All my fans at home, homie, pay attention. You keep rocking with Chris Brown, I keep the streets listening. Come on.
Chopper City in the building.
Y'all know what it is, yo. This your boy Brick City's finest. Doing it with Chopper City. I ain't even know he's gonna spit like that, but it's all good. We about to go to the next joint. It's your boy Lil Scrappy featuring Sean Paul and E40 in this Oh Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Chopper City Records, baby. You know what I'm saying? First of all, what you think about that, bro?
That was pretty nice. BG part was good. The second one was okay. Third guy, So I give it.
So I'm thinking it's motherfucking Vale L. Mike, who is deceased. Snipe, Gar, and Hackism. Oh shit, I might get up there.
So I give BG a 3. And the other guy number 2.
He said the other guy number 2. You know what I do? I'm gonna go all of them 2s, right? Because really, and for real, they was good. You can ride to the liquor store with that. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I'm expecting too much for them. Maybe that's where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna give them that right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like Chopper City was. First of all, anybody don't know, Chopper City was BG Group, right? Chopper City Records. You know, it was formed in 2003. It was formed by BG's younger brother, Hazel. It was a Gar and Snipe. And then VL Mike came a little later in 2004. Now, BG rolled out to do its own solo, as everybody know. You know what I'm saying? The group released their debut album with BG titled We Got This. And that was in 2007, where he had the single Make 'Em Mad. You know what I'm saying, dog? Which was produced by David Banner. The group did exponentially well for they was known for being an independent record label. Koch Records selling 36,000 in the first week on the charts. This is a New Orleans-based group, Chopper City, and that's where Chopper came from too, from New Orleans. That's another thing I like about these cities: New Orleans, New York, Florida, LA. They put their peoples on. Like, you can't name a nigga that came out of this, popped out, that luckily to get into the game in DC and went back and pulled DC niggas in. You can't name a motherfucker. Then you got what's the nigga that rap? Black nigga with the braids. Probably from here. Remember some of his songs he put the go-go in the joint.
Oh, Wale?
Wale. You see what I'm saying? Let's say Wale, for example. He didn't have his own motherfucking No Limit, where he could just bring all DC rappers and Maryland rappers into the fold. Did he do that?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't deny that New Orleans rappers do that. LA rappers do that.
That's because we don't.
New York rappers do that.
We don't embrace each other.
Exactly. This bitch ass nigga, for him to try to say and try to claim us, it's the worst thing. Be honest with you.
Who?
Wale.
Oh, but see,
and then don't do shit.
But he's under Rick Ross joint.
Yeah. So again,
but he
was big enough when he had his own DC label.
But he did bring on Fat Trail. He did bring on Fat Trail.
No, all right. For example, Master P, right? Can't rap worth a shit on his own. Ain't got no hits. This nigga got more hits than Master P. Wale,
yeah.
All right, individually. So Master P formed a No Limit label where he bringing friends, cousins, brothers, everybody in this thing. If you're New Orleans, you're getting signed. That's what I'm talking about, right? Did Wale do that?
Nah.
LA, they do that. Drake, Ice Cube, they does that. Everywhere you go, can you name a motherfucking city? Atlanta. Guess what? They all find Atlanta motherfuckers and sign them, right?
Yeah.
So that's the problem with DC right there, was that. The one person we got out of here was Wale bitch ass. He didn't do shit.
He only got Fat Trail out, but that's it.
And these niggas
and then you
ain't got nowhere near the hits that he got as a single artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Masterpiece from shit. But he formed No Limit. And everybody from New Orleans was in it. Right or wrong.
Yeah. Bad
Boys, New York. Anybody from New York was in it. It's like you gotta form the joint. You can't be famous and just worry about yourself. He ain't bring nobody from DC, bro. He should have lit DC up. Maryland, Baltimore. He should have open casting calls all the time. Rappers, singers, come on. I'm trying to get y'all on. I got a label. Do he even got a label?
No.
Do Wale got a label?
No, he under MNG.
That's some shit. He dropped the ball.
He under Rick Ross joint.
See, that's lame. See again, Rick Ross, Atlanta. What you going down there and fuck with them for? Make your own shit. Mm-hmm. Now tell me, that nigga there, he signed everybody from Atlanta. If you from Atlanta, you going in that motherfucker, you getting signed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Meek Mill.
DC don't have Philly. Meek Mill's in there. You go through there, it's a record label. They gonna sign you, bro. It's all the same shit. We don't have that shit here. We just rapping to be rapping like rats on the motherfucking thing. Run around. You know how rats be on that thing there?
Yeah.
That what rappers from DC doing. That's all we doing. Because nobody gonna come in and say, oh shit, let me open this up and let you do some eating and running. You know what I'm saying? All the other states got that bullshit. We stuck. I ain't saying this as a failed rapper. You know what I'm saying, dog? But I mean, when I was rapping, I did run into a few people here and there, but they ain't saying, all right, we're gonna start helping people. They ain't do that either. You know what I'm saying? They barely wanted us to get studio time out this motherfucker. They were stingy as fuck. So that's the life of DC niggas. Because you gotta remember, we're not a rap city. You know what I'm saying? We're go-go niggas, right? So the very seldom people that does the rap thing, they come from other states. You know what I'm saying? So when we go on there, these bitch ass niggas looking for something different from what DC niggas are bringing. You know what I'm saying? For example, my first time in motherfucking 8th Street studio, right? DC. Fat motherfucker with the bald head. He be on everything now on BT, all that shit. Big Boy. Everybody don't know Big Boy, right? You know Big Boy?
Yeah.
He was in the motherfucking, all right, so I go in the motherfucking studio, right? This way back in 2000. And I think it was 3. So I go down the basement. I'm looking for my motherfucking joint. I already paid for studio time. Looking for my joint. I'm like, which one of these joints I'm supposed to be in this shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? So we walk around, nobody in the joint. Like, what the fuck going on? We looking at each other like, nigga, did these niggas steal our money? You know what I'm saying, dog? So we walk around the motherfucking whole joint. We go down the bottom joint. First we gonna go down there. He's like, nigga, we ain't trying to go down there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what the fuck down there. So he's like, fuck it. We'll walk down this joint. We walk down this joint. Big Boy down this joint sleep. So I'm like, man, is this a studio down here or what we supposed to be? I pay for some time. Where the fuck we supposed to be at? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's like, oh yeah, okay. Let me hold on for a minute. Let me make sure the engineer here. This thing was knocked out down that joint. Everybody know Fat Boy. He be on BET, got the radio joint and all that shit. I know this bitch ass nigga remember me, man. I know he will, yeah. Because I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? If I was come to him and be like, bro, I know you remember 8th Street Studio, right? Because your bitch ass was in there sleep. You know what I'm saying? But once we got that clear, we was in that joint and motherfucker straight going. You know what I'm saying, dog? But to me, rapping in DC is a dead end like shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not really going away with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? Other than other rap cities, you know what I'm saying? Like Chopper City was New Orleans, they was growing at the time. You had people helping each other at the time, you know what I'm saying? So that would make them grow. We don't have none of that. These bitch ass niggas like to eat their crumbs and run.
Yeah.
Run out the back door and shit. Leave us looking around like, how y'all do it? You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass knuckle rolls. I ain't like that, man. I'm just not. I'm different from that. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to eat, and especially you black. You know what I'm saying? Dog? Most black people just in for themselves. We was talking about this shit the other day, me and my man, right? Because we was talking about housing and shit. How Spanish motherfuckers live in a joint like 3 families deep. You know what I'm saying? In one little house, 20 cars out front. You know what I'm saying? Everybody living good. Ain't a damn way in the hell a black family can do that. 3 different families in this bitch. It's no way. It's not even gonna last 3 months. This is a no-win situation. You know what I'm saying, dog? We argue about all types of shit and niggas fucking each other. Girls, this is like, this shit ain't working, bro.
Meet Philo TV,
you know what I'm saying,
$25 a month way to bring friends.
What you think, bro, before we get out of here, man?
Yeah, man. That's pretty much what it is, you know, but people don't really think you can make money but putting other people on. But they don't think that far. Not here anyway.
For sure. Rap? Which rap? Those good old days when rap was rap. Man, before we get out of here, man, we appreciate everybody, man, that tunes in, that follows us, man, that subscribes, man. We appreciate this shit a whole lot. We started this shit 3 years ago. Matter of fact, Jay wasn't even on. Jay came in. But when we started this joint, man, Jay know. We never thought in the wildest dream that this many people would ever listen to 3 niggas from DC talking about trending topics, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? It was like something that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wanted to tell my story. I feel like best friend is cheating with your best friend wife and all this shit, bro, tell them bitches to tell it or I am, goddammit.
Fuck with the ball figures. Y'all niggas don't understand a boss, nigga.
Shouts out to the Caribbeans, Canada, Australia, Libya, for making us in the top 10 podcasts worldwide. And this is not even black podcast. This is podcasting, period. We're in the top, baby. Top notch. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. iHeartRadio. Holler at your boys. Twitch, Twitter. Holler at your boys, nigga. Love you. I'm gonna catch you. What? Trying to get you out my mind. Oh yeah. But it really had to be you because I still love you. I still love you.